Hi, welcome to Learn How to Play the Guitar in Under 5 minutes. This is going to be a very quick tuition showing you the basics of using a 6-string acoustic guitar. For the benefit of this, I'm using a semi-acoustic, it doesn't really matter. So, firstly I'm going to talk about tuning. Yep, so you've got your keys at the top here. Now you usually turn clockwise to tighten and anti-clockwise to loosen. Yep, and that's on the top. The bottom it's the same. It's clockwise, anti-clockwise to loosen. Yep. Same when you're stringing it up. So I always find you better to knock it down a wee bit and then tune up to the actual note you're looking for. You know, each one take it down a little touch, tune it up to the note you're looking for. Small movements on these varies the note quite a lot. If you get yourself a wee digital tuner, it's ideal to keep you right. Get apps on your phone for that kind of stuff now as well. So I'm not going to go through it all with you. I'll tell you the basics. For standard tuning, it's E, A, D, G, B and E again. So you've got low E, you've got high E in the bottom, and it's string 6 down to string 1. Yep, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's E, A, D, G, B, small e. So that's your standard tuning. You know how to tune it up. You know what your frets are. From bridge to bar, this gap in between is a fret. Bar to bar is a fret. This dot here, fret 3. Dot here, fret 5, 7, 9 and 12. And you also have the wee dots on the top, and that kind of helps you keep right when you're playing the guitar. You don't have to keep looking forward like that. You can remember where you're playing on the fretboard. Yeah. So, if I were to play the top string, string number 6, on its own, open, get that sound. That's like an E note. If I put my finger on there, moves up to an F, F sharp G, and you do have a scale that goes from, example, from that E round to A again, I think it is, and it goes up in sharps and flats and that's another time. You know, you don't really need to know that right now, but the basics are, yeah. Top one open is an E. I'm going to teach you on the 3rd fret how to hold your notes properly. So thumb at the back, that dot there, finger at the front, clamp it together, and that's how you get your position for that. At the top string, you should be getting that note. You want to make sure it's bang in the middle of the bars, you want to make sure it's nice and tight, nice and clear. You should get a good clear note. Your fingers will be a bit soft to start with, but they will kind of toughen up, the skin will get a bit harder, and it'll be easier to get a nice clear note on that. So before you start playing, you should have a small dip in your guitar like this. Sit it on your knee, whatever knee you're playing it on. If you're left-handed or whatever, you'll need a left-handed guitar obviously. For the sake of this, set that gap on your knee so it's resting like a baby on your knee. Slide it right back into your body, yep, so it should be nice and straight. Your arm round, hug it and put your hand over the hole. Yeah, that's where you're going to be strumming. Adjust slightly, body movement just to get some comfort. But that's the general position. Yep, nice and tight in. You're hugging it on your knee, right into your hip. Okay, so for the benefit of this, however, I'll do this. Back to the clamp on the dot. Put it in. I want you to play it on and play it off. Playing it open, yep, with nothing on it. Then on again. Then off. And you start adding beats in. You can count it out in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. Yep. So mess about with that. That's you playing an individual kind of note. So you may do that for riffs or melodies, you know, stuff like that. So I'm going to show you your first chord. It's an E minor. It's probably one of the easiest ones to learn. So it's your 2 middle fingers that you want. Yep. Try and practice that. It's pretty good for you know, mobility and stuff, and flexibility. Yeah. So it's the two middle ones you want anyway. Tuck the rest away. Keep your thumb kind of spare. And you want 5th string, the square word finger, on 5th string on the 2nd fret. Now, leave enough room within that to put your ring finger on the 4th string directly underneath it. So it should be clamped at the back with nothing else touching, just they two on, off, on, off. Practice that even before you start strumming. Get your fingers used to the movement. Thumb never moves for this example. And once you've got it nice and tight, you nice and clear, and you strum all 6 strings, you should have that sound. The same as I says with practicing your single note in the G. Practice playing on and off, just like you would with the movement, on the 6 strings. I reckon by the end of the day, if you keep practicing that, you should have mastered the E minor and how to play an individual note. Obviously if you're playing on the G there, you slide it up 2, you're on an A. So you can do, yep, you can do stuff like that. That's for another time, but you can mess about doing stuff like that throughout the day, getting used to doing your single notes and practicing your E minor. Yep. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.